Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. Ashanti needs to get her lawyers and slap a lawsuit on somebody because there's a popular TikToker who is literally trying to capitalize off of her hit song Foolish. Now this TikToker is named Dani Cohn and she did a cover of Ashanti's #1 hit song Foolish. And it's not out of the ordinary for somebody to do a cover of another singer's song. However, Dani took it a little further than that. She not only pushed this song as her own song, but she's also capitalizing off of it by selling merchandise. So she's treating this song as if it's her own single. Now, when she first introduced the song on TikTok, this is what she said: "Make a TikTok to my new song, Foolish." So she didn't even say that this was a cover. She said that this was her song. And she also posted behind the scene footage from her photo shoot promoting her upcoming album and the single Foolish, which she claims to be her song. She only decided to give Ashanti credit when people started calling her out for taking Ashanti's song. She said, "Foolish, inspired by Ashanti." Now, if you actually listen to her song and do a side-by-side comparison to the original, you would know that the song is not inspired, but it's a direct copy of the original. The only thing that's different is the beat. That's it. And also, her version is a lot more bland than Ashanti's original version. But Dani only gave Ashanti credit after she was called out.
Hi guys, so I just want to clear this up. I did not steal Ashanti's song or take it from her. She's one of my favorite artists and I wanted to remake her song, which is what I did. I did a cover. Many people do it, so I don't really know why I'm getting hate for it. I just wanted to remake one of my favorite songs, so if people could just stop saying that I took her song when I didn't. I even gave her credit and everything, so yeah, just stop, because obviously you don't know what you're talking about, so yeah, bye.
Now, once again, I have to say that it's not uncommon for people to do covers of other popular songs. However, I do think it's kind of weird that Dani is trying to market this song as hers. She put the song on different streaming platforms and she's telling her fans to do TikTok dances to help with her streams. Not only that, she's selling merchandise to profit off of the song, and I don't think she was given the authorization to do any of this. I don't think Ashanti was alerted until it started going viral. But this TikToker literally took Ashanti's song. If you look at her YouTube video for the song, you could see in the description that she's the only one credited and she's the only one getting streams, but Ashanti is not getting her royalties from it. She's not credited on the song at all. The only people who are credited is Dani and her producer Blake Brown and her label All Star Music Group, but Ashanti is nowhere in the description, and that's a problem. And I think Ashanti definitely is going to take some legal action because she deserves every single penny that's about to be made from Danielle's cover. And Danielle's young. She's only a teenager, so she doesn't know any better. But the people behind her pushing this know better. And they know that there's going to be some legal ramifications if they don't settle this out properly. Because they didn't get the authorization to cover this song, Dani is now getting backlash on social media. One person on Twitter said, "Not you copying Ashanti word for word, bar for bar, and still making this sound like A. Girl, you need your A beat like the instructions was right there." All of us listening to this trifling girl effing up Foolish and got the audacity to say it's her song. The F? Someone else said Ashanti can't have nothing, not her own music, not her own voice either. Next, she ain't even gonna have her own name. Someone else said, "Now obviously this Dani Cohn girl is like 13 and is too young to know about Ashanti. Also, sis probably doesn't write her lyrics. So who's the grown adult who decided to let her steal the song and ruin it?" That's a good question. I believe that the people behind her are the ones who really pushed her to do this, and I can't wait until Ashanti sues them. But one good thing I could say about Danielle's cover is it actually gave new life to Ashanti's song. A lot of people who haven't heard Ashanti's song are now being introduced to it, and it comes to show that Foolish is timeless and it will always be a classic R&B song. Anyway, I want to move on to the next topic and talk about Rihanna and her questionable bruises. Rihanna was spotted out in Santa Monica this past Friday ordering some food, and some pictures of her leaked on Backgrid, and in the pictures you could see that there were some bruises on her face. According to TMZ, she was bruised on the forehead, and when she removed her sunglasses, you could see a black eye and some swelling in her face. Now, Rihanna's team quickly got on this story when they saw the pictures leaked, and they claimed that she was injured from an electric scooter incident. Her rep said that the incident happened a week ago, but she is healing pretty well. Now, I have my questions about this story. I'm not going to say that her reps are lying or trying to cover up something, but I do have my questions about it because when I see somebody with a swollen or bruised eye, I automatically think that they got punched in the eye. And I'm not saying that it's true or not, but this is kind of what's going through my mind. Now, if she had a severe accident where she had a basal skull fracture, it would make sense for her to have bruising under her eyes because one of the main symptoms of a basal skull fracture is raccoon eyes, where a person has bruises under their eyes. So if she had a basal skull fracture, it would make sense for her to have bruising. But if she didn't have a basal skull fracture, I think more questions should be asked. Now, she does have a bruise on her forehead, so it's possible that she fell on the ground face first and got smacked in the forehead, but I'm still wondering about the swollen eye. And I did attempt to make a comparison between her scooter accident and a motorbike accident that I saw. Now, there's this rapper named YBN Namir who was in a pretty bad motorbike accident and he fell flat on his face. However, when he went on Instagram Live, he didn't have the facial injuries that Rihanna had, and he landed face first on the ground.
Like, I shifted gear. I ain't pressed the brake, and it downshifted, and I slid. Cause I said, what the fuck? Like, in my head, my shit just like, yeah, it's over. I was just like, yeah, it's over. The braces is over. Look at my, all that shit. My tattoo gone, damn it.
Now, the reason why I brought this up is because YBN fell flat on his face, but he didn't have a swollen eye or a bruise on his eye like Rihanna had. And I'm not going to say that all injuries are supposed to be the same. People fall different ways and get injured different places, but I still find Rihanna's bruises to be very, very questionable. But her team claims that she was injured from an electric scooter incident, so I'll take their word for it. However, in the back of my mind, I know something is fishy about this, and I'm wondering, where was she and who was she with when she got these injuries? I have a lot of questions about that. But anywho, I'm glad that Rihanna is okay, and I do hope that she has a quick recovery because her face is a part of her brand. She is in the beauty industry. She has her own makeup line and skincare line, so she can't afford to mess up her face, which is why I don't understand why she was riding an electric scooter without any facial protection. Did she really get into a scooter accident? Or did she get into a fight and somebody hurt her? I don't know. It's something to think about. Last but not least, I do want to briefly talk about Megan Thee Stallion because over the weekend she was hanging out with her friends at the pool. I think they were on vacation and it seemed innocent to me. It looked like they were having a good time. But while she was on Instagram Live interacting with some of her fans, her bodyguard, Justin, flashed a gun while he was on Instagram Live.
Hey, Justin drunk is Tom's 10 Justin.
So in the video, one of Megan's friends said Justin was drunk, and I'm wondering why her bodyguard would be drunk and flashing a gun in the pool while he's supposed to be on duty. Why is he doing that? And why is Megan taking it so lightly? She talked about getting shot by Tory Lanez, and I would think that she would be a little bit more careful around somebody who's drunk and has a gun in their hands. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable for the bodyguard to flash a gun like that, knowing that his employer was a victim of gun violence. Honestly, I thought that whole video was just weird. And I think that Megan needs to be real careful of what's going on around her. And I know that she's around a group of friends, so she doesn't think anything will happen, but she has to be alert and pay attention to everything. If her past shooting incident didn't teach her anything, it should have taught her that. Be alert and pay attention to everything, including the people around you. Anyway, tell me what y'all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.